Sorry about that, but I'm going to keep going here. So our second x-intercept is at 3.7. So that's this dot right down here. So we've got our two x-intercepts, but remember, even in intercept form, there is that number out front that affects how fast the curve goes up or down. It's kind of like the slope. So we have our two x-intercepts, but now we need to find the slope of our equation. So this is where the point they gave us in the word problem comes in handy. Because we know the value of the equation after 1 second, we can plug those numbers in to work backwards and find the slope. So y equals 75. A is still A. And x is 1. So 75. And now these I'm going to put in my calculator. So 1 minus 0.25 times 1 minus 3.7. Together, those multiply to negative 2.025. Divide that out on both sides. And we get A equals negative 37 point, I'm going to round this to 04. So our final answer for the equation, make sure you write your final answer. You don't just say A equals and leave it. And then I am going to try and shrink this down just a little bit at least. So this is my answer. All right, graph your equation. So I am going to use a table just like we did up above. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I know it's already going to be below the axis at 4, so I'm just going to do that. Negative 37.04, x minus 0.25, x minus 3.7. So using the table on my calculator, I've got a negative number for 0. 1 we know is 75, and that is what I got again. 2 is 110.2. 3 is 71.3. And 4 is negative 41.7. So I'm only going to have a couple more points to put on my graph here. 2 at 110.2, which is barely above 110. 3 at 71. And then there we go. Question 3. What is the max height reached by the firework? How long does it take to reach a maximum height? So this is asking about my vertex. So remember, in intercept form, the x value of the vertex is the average of the two x-intercepts, 0.25 and 3.7. So add those up, divide by 2, 0.25 plus 3.7. Oh. Divided by 2 is 1.98. I'm going to round a little bit. So almost 2, but not quite. So now to find the y, we just plug this number in. 1.98 minus 2.25, not 2.5. 1.98 minus 3.7. So put that in your calculator. And 1.98 minus 3.7. And we get y equals 110.221. So what is the maximum height? How long does it take to reach that height? The maximum height is 110 feet. It takes 1.98 seconds to reach that height. All right. So sorry this got broken into 2 videos, but here is page 1. I am going to have a separate video for page 2.